Okay, Shiva, what do you got?
Hey, Vishrant. Yeah, I had an interesting day today. Yeah, basically a follow-up to what Shanti spoke about unconditional love to her children, and I experienced. So this morning, I woke up earlier, as I always do, to do meditations, and my kids woke up in the middle of my meditation, and they interrupted it. And my boy, as I told you before, he triggers me a lot because he never stays quiet, and he ran around messing with his sister and screaming, shouting, and doing all these things. And I tried to tell him to keep quiet because I wanted a quiet morning. I want him to be restful and be quiet, but it didn't work. And then ultimately I lost my temper. So I yelled at him. I told him to shut up. I screamed, and I closed up badly, and I hurt him because of the way I spoke to him. I could see it in his face that I was hurting him. I was aware of what I was doing, but I couldn't stop it. The rage was there, and I just continued with the rage, and he went away. I went to the kitchen to prepare breakfast, and then in the rage, I started to curse life, God, existence, myself, using the F word, not so loud so they could hear, but mumbling for myself, like I never asked for anything, any of this. F this, F that, F you for bringing me to life, F you for everything, F you for everything. I just F you and F you, my teacher, F everything, F everything. I had enough because my life has been like this, up and down, because I'm fed up. Anyways, it's not about me. I'm hurting because I hurt my boy. I sent them off to daycare pretty unwanted. They felt pretty unwanted. So I didn't know what to do afterwards. I was supposed to work, but I couldn't work. And I was so mad at life and God and everything for even being here. And
You know,
then
I got some information for you. You're angry with yourself.
I know
Yep.
I hate
Your
myself.
rage is about towards yourself, about what you've done with your life, what you've done with gambling. Your rage is against yourself.
Yeah, I made a lot of bad choices in my life.
Um, yeah, but you don't need to have rage against yourself. Somehow you're still blaming yourself, and because of the blame, it's actually topping up the rage body.
Mm.
You haven't accepted your weakness. You haven't accepted your failures. Not really. You're angry with yourself, and you're holding yourself in contempt, and it's keeping the rage body topped up. And so it comes out when you get pissed off. When something doesn't go your way for long enough, it comes out because it's already there.
Yeah,
It's a rage body.
yes.
And I had a rage body, so I know about rage bodies.
So, interesting thing that happened was I didn't know what to do. I wanted to take a walk in the woods, but it didn't feel right. So all of a sudden, because I always listen to your interviews and your satsangs, and dynamic meditation came up in my mind, and I have never done it, but I've read about it and know how it's done. So I did it for the first time,
Mm.
and yeah, it was very exhausting. It was
Mm.
insane, and I've never put myself through anything like that, like in a form of meditation. So when it came to stage 2, to go absolutely nuts, because I'm alone in this house when I work during the day, and I'm pretty isolated in this rebuilt garage. So I had the speakers on very loud, and then the rage came out in stage 2.
Yeah.
And the cursing of God and the F word and the vulgar and the nastiness I said to everything, to existence, to God, to myself, was so bad. If there was a God outside of me, he should have killed me right there and then for what I was saying.
What you were doing is just purging, but the problem with the purging is because you're topping it up, it's going to be never ending. You top rage body up by holding yourself in contempt, by blaming yourself. That's how you top it up. And so even though you're emptying it out, you're also filling it up with your attitude towards yourself. You got to be okay with you. No matter what you've done, you've got to be okay with you. Otherwise, you're going to be topping this rage body up until you die. And I did about 5 years of dynamics. But Osho got it wrong in the second stage because it's supposed to be expressing anger. Expressing anger is bad news because it creates more anger. Because to express anger, we usually have to move to blame. And the moment we move to blame, we've become a victim of something. And that creates more anger, not less. And so there was a mistake. Osho's understanding came from the study of primal therapy, where people used to bash pillows and get into their rage so they could let it all out. But nowadays, primal therapy recognized that that doesn't work. That what works is getting in touch with the wounding underneath the anger. Because anger is a defense system. It stops us from feeling wounding. Underneath all your rage, there's hurt. And the hurt is because you're still holding yourself in contempt. You're still blaming yourself rather than accepting how you've been, holding yourself in tenderness. That would be nice rather than contempt.
It keeps
I hold you in tenderness, but you have to hold you in tenderness.
And I love my boy more than anything in this world.
But you've got to love yourself more than anything as well. Otherwise, this rage body is not ever going to go away, because the contempt you hold yourself in, the blame you direct towards yourself, is keeping you nasty, full of rage. You have to love yourself the same way you love your boy, unconditionally.
Yeah, I thought I'd work with that during therapy with the inner child, but I guess the inner child is not healed yet.
No, it hasn't been healed yet, but I'm giving you some clues as to why not. You have not forgiven yourself. You have not become loving with yourself yet.
So difficult.
It is difficult, but you can't afford to give yourself a choice. You actually have to do it. You have to find a way to be okay with you, which, by the way, is called self-acceptance. And when we self-accept totally, then we can self-love. But it's very difficult to self-love when you're holding yourself in contempt. And the way you rub your eyes shows how much contempt you have for yourself. You're not gentle with you, mate. You're rough with you. You need to become gentle with you. The past is gone.
Sorry.
Don't beat yourself up. That doesn't work either. Feeling regret is healthy. Feeling regret is healthy, but beating yourself up is not.
I do this over and over again.
Yeah. Your pattern.
Yeah.
Gently.
What I'm hearing is my pattern is so weak. I'm weak. I'm weak. I am weak.
Then if that's what you see, be okay with being weak. If that's what you found, be okay with that. Be okay with whatever you find. Now, with your son who you love, would you be okay with anything you found in him?
I want to think so, but I notice
I actually know so because you love him. That's how you have to be with yourself. Same way. Okay with whatever you find. Otherwise, you hurt yourself. Otherwise, you run contempt on yourself. And the rage body gets bigger.
So there's no use in continuing with dynamic meditation.
You can continue with it. There's not a problem with that because it's actually a good meditation. It's an active meditation designed to let stuff out. But be aware that getting angry and blaming anybody, including yourself, is not okay because it creates more wounding. Anger is detrimental to us, and it's just a defense system that stops us from feeling something that's underneath. It's not a true emotion. It's a defense system. And it's damaging, not only to you, but to your children, to whoever you love. Anger destroys relationships. It's not a good idea to support it.
That has been my biggest obstacle in life, my rage and anger.
Yeah. You got to stop being angry with yourself. You got to be okay with the fact that you've made some mistakes. So what? It's not the end of the world.
I had so many dreams and ideas that I never fulfilled, and those stuff you carry in your life like a failure.
Maybe, or you could say it was not meant to be.
Yeah.
And such is life. You've met somebody who knows how to deal with this stuff. This is what I've been doing for the last 40 years. And I'm absolutely accurate on it.
Thank you.
Yeah. You need to become your own best friend. You need to hold yourself in tenderness. then you can truly hold others in tenderness. And when you cry, be gentle with yourself. It's not a weakness to cry. It's a release. Gentle.
Yeah.
You're too tough for your own good because you're too tough on you. How would I know this? This is what I used to be like.
And you gave it up. You surrendered and you started to love yourself.
I did. I became my own best friend. And best friends don't hurt each other.
No.
You know, they take care of each other. While I was healing my rage body, I used to take myself out to cafes and buy myself a coffee and write poetry. And the poetry is dark. I've still got it. Because I had to put it down on paper. I had to let it out some way. But not on other people and not on myself. So I do understand, my friend.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about right now?
No, I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
You are so welcome.